Hi folks, in this little video we're going to look at what you do when you approach the end of your piece. Now this is my little sample one, which is the 16 pairs of threads. So the same thing would apply if we were looking at one of the larger pieces. Now, particularly with the larger pieces, you want to draw it in as we approach this middle bit here. And that is going to sit at the back of the head, like at the nape of the neck when we sew it into our headwear. So we want to suck in the width of the piece and make it narrower. Now to do this, we're going to work some plain sprang, but instead of working single threads, we're going to do it with pairs. So normally we would start our row here by doing 2 from the back, 1 from the front. We're going to work in pairs. Instead of grabbing 2, we're going to grab 4. So we've got 2 pairs. And we're going to drop back 2 threads. And then we're going to work our way across. But instead of working singles, we're going to work pairs. So I'm going to pick up 2 from the back, drop 2 from the front. Pick up 2 from the back, drop 2 from the front. Pick up 2, drop 2, and I work all the way across. Now when I get to the left hand edge, we would normally pick up 1 from the back, drop 2 from the front, but we're doubled. So instead we're getting 2 from the back, 4 from the front. There, and we push up, pull out our safety line and push down. The next row is going to be our overplait row, where normally we would work single, 1, 1, all the way across. This time, we're going to work 2, 2. So, I pull 2 stitches from the back, drop 2 from the front, 2 from the back, 2 from the front, and I work my way across. We notice it's getting a bit tight to get my fingers in. Sometimes I would use crochet hooks at this stage because they take up less room than fingers, obviously. I push my crosses up, pull out my safety line, push them down. I'm going to work another 2 rows like this, and then I'm going to do my clips. So, again, I'm going to grab 4 from the back, drop 2 from the front. And we can see that now our pairs of threads, they want to be together. They're just acting like singles really here, aren't they? Just, oh, there we go. And when I get to the left-hand side, I'm going to pick up 2 from the back, drop 4 from the front. I pull out my safety line, push everything up and down, and you can see that this is narrowing here, but it's also giving us a thicker, coarser pattern there. I'm going to put my safety line back in and do my very last row. So I grab 2 from the back, drop 2 from the front, and I work my way across with my groups of 2. It is getting a bit crowded in here. This technique is also used in a lot of Coptic sprang, where they use it to do the tops of hats. Okay, I'm all the way over. Pull out my safety line and push up and down. Put my safety line back in. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to cut here and release it into a top section and a bottom section. We do not want everything coming undone. Disaster! So the first step we're going to do is we're going to use a sandwich bag clip. You can buy them in the kitchen gadget area. We're going to use that, and I'm going to clamp over my last row there. And I'm going to do exactly the same at the bottom there. Okay, now that's clamped. It's going to stop those threads from undoing. I'm going to pull out my safety line, and here comes our big moment where I'm going to now go cut. Now I have a top piece and a bottom piece. You can see this wants to twist around. The reason for that is because the top and the bottom have been worked all in twists going the same way. Like one side's all S, one side's all Z, and that's why it's got that twist to it. Next thing I'll do is I will thread these loops here onto another cord, and that will just hold them all there, ready for when I'm ready to sew it into the next piece. And then what I'm going to do is hand sew roughly across here to stop these threads here from unraveling when I release the clip. So I will do that and then take a photo. But we can in fact here see some of our pattern there. Thank you.